Palace whispers, what insiders say about William and Kate right now. They walk into rooms the world thinks it understands. Smiles measured, gestures controlled. But behind palace walls, something else is being said. Not crisis, not collapse, something quieter, and far more revealing. Right now, Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, are living through one of the most consequential chapters of their lives. And while the public debates body language and headlines, insiders speak of a couple under pressure, yes, but also deeply aligned in ways that rarely make the news. To understand what palace whispers are really saying, you have to separate noise from nuance. Inside royal circles, the word most often used to describe William and Kate is not distant. It is focused. They are no longer the young couple learning the ropes. They are not experimenting. They are consolidating. Every move is deliberate. Every appearance weighed. Every absence purposeful. This shift has unsettled observers who expect warmth to look like constant closeness. But insiders suggest something else entirely is happening. William and Kate are recalibrating their partnership as the future rushes toward them. Behind closed doors, sources describe days that begin early and end late. Briefings, decisions, conversations about legacy that few couples their age ever face. William is said to feel the weight of inevitability more acutely than ever. The crown is no longer distant. It is approaching, and that knowledge changes everything. Kate, meanwhile, is described as steadier than she has ever been. Calm, clear, unshakable. Insiders say she has become William's anchor, not by stepping behind him, but by standing firmly beside him. Their relationship now functions less like romance in the spotlight and more like a private alliance. This is where many misunderstand what they see. When Kate appears composed but reserved, it is not detachment. It is discipline. She knows when visibility serves the institution and when restraint protects her family. Palace aides often note how intentional she is about preserving energy, especially when it comes to her children. Family, insiders say, is at the center of everything right now. William and Kate are intensely protective of George, Charlotte, and Louis. School routines are treated as sacred. Time at home is guarded fiercely. Decisions about public exposure are debated carefully. There is an understanding that the childhood William had cannot be repeated. That shared priority has drawn them closer. One insider describes evenings that are remarkably ordinary. Homework at the kitchen table. Dinner together. Conversations away from staff. It is in these quiet moments, not on balconies, that their bond is reinforced. So why do whispers persist? Because pressure leaves marks. William carries not just responsibility, but memory. Loss has shaped him. The past informs his caution. Insiders say he can retreat inward when overwhelmed, becoming intensely focused, sometimes emotionally withdrawn. Kate understands this rhythm. She does not challenge it publicly. She balances it privately. This dynamic has deepened their trust. Palace sources often point out how disagreements are handled. There is debate. There is pushback. Kate is not passive. William is not dismissive. But conflict does not spill outward. It is resolved internally. That containment is rare in royal history, and it confuses those accustomed to drama. Another whisper circulating is about Kate's influence. She is no longer simply supporting causes. She is shaping direction. Advisors note that William listens to her instincts, especially when it comes to public sentiment. Her understanding of modern audiences has subtly guided their approach. This partnership, equal in many ways, is not always visible, but it is felt. Some insiders suggest that what the public perceives as distance is actually synchronization. They move in step, not side by side. Appearances are coordinated with intention. When Kate steps back, it is often strategic. When William takes the lead, it is with her agreement. Their unity is not performative. It is structural. There are moments of strain. That much is undeniable. Health concerns within the family. Shifts within the monarchy. Global expectations. These pressures compress time and emotion. Insiders describe periods where exhaustion is evident. Where patience thins. Where the toll is real. But those same insiders consistently emphasize resilience. One palace source described their relationship as quietly formidable. Not flashy. Not fragile. Built to last. The whispers also speak of humor. Away from microphones, William and Kate reportedly laugh easily together. Dry humor, shared references, a sense of normalcy that breaks the tension. This is not often captured, but it sustains them. Another layer fueling speculation is how carefully they manage visibility as a couple. Public affection is minimal by design. They learned early that intimacy displayed becomes intimacy consumed. Protecting their private connection required boundaries. That decision has aged well, even if it invites misunderstanding. Inside palace walls, their marriage is viewed as one of stability. Not immune to challenge, but grounded. Staff turnover around them is low. Their team functions with clarity. This environment reflects leadership that is calm and consistent. And then there is the future. Insiders say conversations about the next phase are happening more frequently. Not dramatic announcements. Practical planning. Adjustments. Preparing emotionally as much as logistically. Kate is deeply involved in these discussions. Her role is not ornamental. It is foundational. This shared vision is perhaps the strongest indicator of where they stand. They are not reacting to rumors. They are building towards something larger. The fascination lies in the contrast between what is whispered and what is assumed. Between the quiet confidence inside the palace and the restless speculation outside it. William and Kate are not navigating a breaking point. They are navigating a turning point. A moment where love must coexist with legacy. Where partnership must carry history forward without repeating it. Where private understanding matters more than public reassurance. Palace whispers do not speak of separation. They speak of preparation, of resolve, of a couple learning how to hold the future without losing themselves. And that, perhaps, is the truth few headlines capture.